Ranger. Hey guys, Ranger Collector 62492 here. I've never done a live stream like this before, but I figured I'd give you guys an opportunity to talk to me live. I'm actually going to focus this camera a little bit better, at least I hope I can. And I can't, because the light's not working properly. But, hang on just a second. There has to be a way to focus this camera out. Oh well. So I figured I'd show you guys my collection and stuff like that while I have, you know, the time to do it. But yeah, the collection's finally up on its shelves now, and I'm very excited to, you know, keep this in the background. Though it's not traditional. What I'm used to is completely different. Obviously, if you guys don't know, I used to have my shelves hung up on the wall. So where the shelves are now, I used to have an actual, like long shelves. They were like long bookshelves that I was able to make myself and put up on the wall. And I used L brackets. So the L brackets, I've been using those for almost 4 years. And I had it at my old place. I used to live in an apartment complex. And those stayed up on the wall just fine. Well, now I purchased a trailer, and I should have known ahead of time that the trailer uses basically, it's not particle board. What is the word I'm looking for? I got my dog roaming around here. It's like it's you know, wooden pieces that you can just lay next to each other. And, I didn't realize that the wood was like literally this thin. So, and over time, about 4 or 5 months of me living here, the shelves fell off the wall and my collection went down with it. So, I'm trying to look at I had a comment just now. Show viewing options. It's not letting me see the comment. I think if I caught what I said, he said he likes Lightspeed Rescue Carter Grayson. Yeah, Lightspeed Rescue is my favorite season of Power Rangers. And it has been. You know, a lot of people, like, they focus on Mighty Morphin, and it's because of the nostalgia thing. But I tend to kind of, like, lean towards story. A lot of people like In Space for that. But I just like, visually, I like Lightspeed Rescue, and then also the story of the Titanium Ranger, which happens to be my favorite Ranger, so... but yeah, I'm like, you know, really one of the biggest Lightspeed Rescue / Titanium Ranger fans in the fan base. So, so much so, when I went to Morphicon a couple of years ago, Rhett Fisher, actually, he recognized me, but I also asked him how much he wanted for a photo, and he's like, oh, no, you're good. No, just take one with me. And he let me take one for free, which was really cool. He was a really nice guy. I was just cheesing in the photo. Your second favorite's Leo from Lost Galaxy. Yeah, a lot of people say Leo's actually a very good... Let's see, I don't think I've ever actually finished Lost Galaxy. I don't know why. I got to the point where that giant dinosaur with the castle on his head, I think it was, and I just kind of stopped for some reason, and I know that was towards the end of the series, so I assumed, you know, that was pretty much it. And then obviously I watched the Legends of, or not the Legends of Power, what is that episode called? Legacy of Power on Dino Thunder, and I saw that Leo defeated Trakina and stuff. So I know as much as most people do, it's just I've never actually sat down and finished Lost Galaxy, which I do plan on actually binge watching. There are some seasons I have not seen that I refuse to watch. I've actually tried to watch at least a couple episodes of Operation Overdrive and Mystic Force. I've watched at least a couple episodes of it, and I've never been able to get through them. And I've had this box set for 4 years now. It's all 20 seasons of Power Rangers right there. So, I wish the lighting was better in this room. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to keep it here from now on. You guys can actually see the collection and stuff. But you guys are pretty much looking at the view that you get when you see me doing my videos and stuff. So, but yeah, no, I haven't collected anything new, not recently. I mean, yeah, recently I got the Legacy Power Coin set, and then someone sent me a Red Dino Thunder right here. So I was able to get a Red Dino Thunder Ranger right here. which is pretty cool. I did a trade for this, and it looks good, but I don't want to do a review of them until I get the other figures to show off. So you thought Lost Galaxy was going to be similar to VR Troopers. Drop my damn controller. There you go. Down there. Yeah, these shelves are taking a lot of space up in my room. It's hard to kind of wiggle around in this chair I'm sitting in because I literally have a swivel chair that I sit in. Come here. I'm gonna let the dog come over here. Here's my puppy. I gotta go get her a haircut tomorrow, but this is my puppy right here. Her name's Adelie. She's so rotten. She's a rotten ass dog. So you go play with your toys. She's bothering me because she's wanting attention. She's fixing to hop up here. She doesn't like when I'm talking to other people. Hey, you're gonna knock my phone down. Get over here. This is why I don't like doing live streams sometimes, because she's in here. She just wants attention. Is there still hopes for a Power Rangers sequel? I'm hopeful, and I'm, you know, one of those people that really like the movie. I've seen the movie so many times, it's not even funny. I mean, if I had to count, since the year, it's almost been a year since it was released. The 24th of this month will mark a year since Power Rangers came out in theaters. Counting the theater experience, I've seen the movie at least 50 times in the year. And that's because I went to go see it in theaters with my friend Jerry. Then I've had family come over and stuff, so, you know, every time I have family come over, they want to watch a movie, and I'm just like, oh, let's watch the Power Rangers movie. It'd make me happy, and everybody enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the very few people that actually can find some kind of, you know, love for the movie. What's up, man? You watch Power Rangers Hyperforce? I did once, and I don't know what it is about Twitch on my PS4, but for some reason it's just not, it's not going there for some reason. So, it would buffer. It ain't my internet, because I can watch Netflix and YouTube and Vudu and stuff. It's just for some reason Twitch, I can't watch it without it buffering. But maybe I should start watching it on my computer. That might be the smart idea, but I've been wanting to watch it. It's basically like a D&D version of Power Rangers, and it has Andre in it, right? But it's pretty much all I've really recognized it for, was like a sort of a reality board game type thing, like D&D. Have you tried updating the app? My stuff updates on its own, and I don't know if it's done the update or not yet, so... I tried to watch the premiere, so maybe it's been, so, like I said, I don't think, I'm hopeful for a sequel. I really am. You know, I want to see a sequel. It's really, that's like teasing the Avengers in Marvel and then not doing an Avengers movie, you know, which they obviously have, but teasing the Green Ranger, one of the biggest character arcs, I don't understand how they could not do one, but I'm hopeful. I actually have a former Ranger guest. Yeah, I haven't been able to finish Ninja Steel. I watched like 3 episodes and I can't get through it. See some Beetleborgs in theaters. Me too. I'd love to see Beetleborgs get some kind of nostalgia treatment. I mean, it's actually, I prefer Beetleborgs over VR Troopers. Believe it or not, I've watched Beetleborgs all the way through, and VR Troopers I kind of slacked on it after like half of season 2, so that's another thing I need to finish. It's just kind of hard for me to actually focus on one show when I have so much stuff in my house. I have so many TV shows. Any opinions on the Shattered Grid arc in the comics? I haven't read it yet. I need to, if it's out already, I need to go ahead and get that, but I did hear this is supposed to be like a really big anniversary comic that involves Lord Drakon pretty much going like to different universes and trying to destroy specific Rangers or something. Which, damn, I really wish I could read the comments. There we go. Which Zyuranger actors have you met? Morphicon, I got to meet. Let me grab the DVD real quick. I met, and excuse me if I mispronounce these names. I got Reiko right here. She signed my DVD. Yuta, who plays Geki. Damn, and then Yellow and Black. I keep on forgetting some of the other names. I'm not like the super Sentai fan, but I'm into it. I actually watched the Zyuranger all the way through, and I like it. So this is signed, and I also got Dairanger signed by the Red Ranger over there. I'm trying to put this somewhere. I'm sorry if I'm missing your comments, guys. Before the movie, what was your theory about the Green Ranger? Before, when the movie was announced, and well, when we started getting photos of Rita, it was kind of obvious the green power coin was in her staff. Like, a lot of people were kind of like, oh no, that's not it. That's not her staff. That's not the Green Ranger coin. Like, I'm just like, okay. So I waited until my theory was actually confirmed. I mean, that was the Green Ranger coin used by Rita, which actually, in a sense, if you think about it, because Rita in the TV show had access to the power coin, she never used it for herself, but she used it to create another Ranger. I think it was pretty clever to actually do some kind of origin to how Rita might have gotten the coin, and clearly she was a Ranger fighting for the side of good before she turned bad. And the sequel, I'm hoping it sets up a really good arc, if there is a sequel involving a really badass evil Green Ranger, Thoughts on Lord Drakon, the evil power? Oh, I think it's a cool idea, kind of merging, I mean, obviously Tommy, to me, I feel like Tommy's just an oversaturated character. But I think it's really cool that they did something original. I mean, it's really weird if they did the Dragon Ball Z fusion with the White and Green Ranger pretty much, and he's like Tommy's evil entity. But I think it was really cool. I haven't read the comics from Boom Studios yet, and I kind of want to. I'm wanting to get that year one, huge volume book of all the comics in a compilation, and I want to check it out. But I'm getting the Lord Drakon figure from Morphicon. I'm not going to Morphicon, sadly, but my friend James, who I went with last year, or a couple years ago, he's getting it for me. So my theory was remembered in the trailer. She said I killed Rangers before, and I thought she killed the Green Ranger and took his power. That's a good guess. I never actually thought about that. But I mean, yeah, she's physically killed the whole team of Rangers that was defending Earth before Zordon had the asteroids sent to destroy life. So I think it's pretty cool. You want Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, on Blu-ray? I'm working on it. I literally am working on, if you guys did not know, I'm doing an unofficial, literally a bootleg of the Power Rangers movie on Blu-ray. Before people get all defensive about it, I always point out that there are people out there that get away with so much when it comes to copyright infringement. They, making helmets, props, 3D printing, artwork, selling t-shirts, things like that. I feel like it's just people should be happy that I'm actually remastering and putting the original Power Ranger movie on Blu-ray. So, how did you get a hold of the HD version of the movie? One of my friends actually had it, and I don't know how he got it, but he sent it to me, and we kind of decided to do something like this and work to see if how it works. I mean, I built the menu. I added all the bonus features and stuff that I could find, and the worst part's over. But now we're trying to figure out how to burn it to a Blu-ray, and that's kind of now the tricky part, because we've wasted 4 or 5 discs just trying to do it. So, which sucks. How did you? Oh, I already read that. Thoughts on Bandai leaving Power Rangers? I actually did 2 videos recently about that, if you want to check it out. But long story short, I'm sort of in between. I'm actually kind of upset, because it's been such a huge history with them over 25 years of having toys and growing up with their products, and now everybody's treating Bandai like it's a bad breakup. Literally, you were in a bad relationship for at least 4 or 5 years from recent events. Everybody's breaking up with them now. Enter Hasbro, but I've said that Hasbro has actually had their faults with their their properties too. So just go watch. I did a recent video, and I did a video a couple of weeks ago when the announcement happened, but a recent video I talk about how my legit hopes for a Hasbro Power Ranger line, and I talk about it. So Do you think we'll see deleted scenes of Turbo Power Ranger movie? Probably not, to be honest with you. Is our childhood over after Toys R Us? No, our childhood is not over. Guys, you physically own everything. Like, I own this. If Toys R Us leaves, it's sad. I don't think Toys R Us is leaving because I've heard something about there are specific statutes when it comes to like owning a business that you have to do some kind of like, I can't remember. They have to close down specific stores, like stuff or stores that are not selling things very well or not making profit for the company, and they have to close them down. But some of these other big ones, probably like ones in New York or something, they're gonna stay. I haven't been, my Toys R Us hasn't been closed down. I looked at the list and yeah, the Jurassic Park line with Hasbro was a really disappointing thing. Have you seen the deleted scene of the 2017 movie? Yeah, I've seen deleted scenes that are included on the Blu-ray. Like the one where Kimberly and Jason get it on. Not in that way, but yeah. I wish Shout Factory would put out the Power Rangers movie Blu-ray. I would too. I really wish Shout Factory would, because they actually would be able to gain access to some of the things I'm sure you guys have probably never seen. If you guys have seen the original trailer, or one of the trailers, there's a scene, more scenes with Bulk and Skull and Fred, and there's like some kind of resurrection thing with Ivan Ooze where it's kind of more intense apparently. Like he's got like an army surrounding him, and it's kind of like a more of a resurrection or a cult type thing. If you ever see the trailer, it's actually really weird, but you get a whole different sense out of the movie when you watch that trailer. Whereas what we got, it was more of a comedic mixed with dark tone type thing. So I'm hoping that we get that, And I do actually have deleted scenes from the Power Rangers movie. I just can't add them under, specific reasons. Yeah, there's a deleted fight scene with them with rats instead of ooze monsters. But I have access to those deleted scenes. I just can't, mass produce those. I can't distribute those. Unfortunately. I got my ass chewed out by a few people in the fandom. Oh, no, don't share that, because someone on a group was talking about how they wanted to see it, or they just knew that, it existed. Does anybody have the footage of it? And he brought up a good point that if I did, Judd Lynn would probably chew my ass out. How many were there total of, the deleted scenes? I mean, there was that whole fight choreography test with the rats, which was about the length of maybe 2 minutes. And then there was some, a blooper reel that had like, damn, I'm trying to remember. It was like, there were some film flubs coming off from Amy Jo, where she couldn't get her helmet and goggles on in the plane. And there was another one involving Zordon, the white makeup and a black background for green screening and stuff, and him making like seriously faces. Yeah, I mean, there's not that many spoofs, but still. There was one where Bulk and Skull fell out of the airplane, or Bulk fell out and Skull's just kind of like, Bulk? Like he just fell to his death or something. Still. I do know that there is some footage out there, if you guys are wondering, of Maria... damn, what is her name? I forgot her name. There was somebody else supposed to be playing Dulcia. I can't remember her name. Not Catherine Sutherland. I know someone's going to point that out. But it was Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife at one point. Get over here. I'm sorry, my dog's acting up. But yeah, she was supposed to play Dulcia before Gabrielle Fitzpatrick was. And I know there's footage out there of that. Did you know that the Hyperforce cast is going to WonderCon? Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch Hyperforce. I might, after I'm done here, try to go back and try to, watch it with you, or, be able to understand it so I can talk about it more in the future. But I do know that aren't they supposed to be releasing a actual Hyperforce board game to kind of, play into the theme of Dungeons and Dragons type thing with the Power Rangers? Stop. You stop. She's just wanting up. What's up, John? Such a rotten dog. You're rotten. You know that. Why don't you go play? Why don't you go play? Go play with your toys. Huh. Sorry, she just wants attention. So, you're going to have to get away from my mic stand so I can keep my phone on here. The only issue with Hyperforce is that the episodes are 2 to 3 hours per episode. Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't have that much time. I don't have much time to actually watch all that all the way through. Come on. Go lay down. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to watch that, like, all the way through. I'd be able to kind of peruse the thing and, you know, maybe get a sense of it, but I won't be able to watch 3 hours worth of, you know, I could barely even watch a full movie sometimes, you know? Because despite people's rumors and stuff, I actually do have a life and I do have a job, you know? So I gotta, you know, keep up with that while trying to pay for my bills and stuff, so, you know, it's just, on the side, I'm a collector, and I haven't really collected that much recently. If you guys don't know, I only bought like a couple things recently, and in like a year, and it's been a huge difference. So, in audio form, I might check it out. Yeah, they did say they were doing a Hyperforce board game. It's just I don't know when it's coming out. I'm still waiting on a few things that I'm wanting to pick up. I'm going to tell you guys a list of things that I do want that I've yet to pick up. I did not get the Ninja Megazord or the Legacy Falcon Zord. I have not picked up the Power Sword. I have not picked up a lot of the Legacy figures, but I've kind of dropped out of that, mostly because I was aiming for the movie figures that are over here. And the only one I have Blue Mighty Morphin and Red Dino Thunder, and some of these other ones are for my friend James. But what was the other one that I was wanting to get? Oh, I might not even be able to get the damn Golden Power Staff for the Zeomorpher, so I'm wanting to get that. It's a lot of money to shell out for this stuff, and you got to keep up with other things over collecting. And in the past year, I haven't been able to really keep up with my collection. I bought these shelves. If you guys were wondering, these shelves are only $30 a piece. Yeah, at Walmart. Really nice shelves. So, but the last thing I bought was the power coins for the movie, the light-up display Legacy power coins, and that Red Dino Thunder I traded off for, and that's about it. So, that's what sucks. Haven't really been able to buy anything. You know, something was flattering today, though. I'm going to tell you guys. So, somebody actually messaged me and talking about, like, a video I did about my rant about the Gold Ranger, the Legacy one, and saying he really agreed with it and stuff, and I thought it was really cool, and he was talking about autographs and stuff and my autograph collection, and then he brought up me wanting to do an autograph for him, and I was just like, oh, that's extremely flattering. So I told him, yeah, I'll try to print off a photo and sign it and send it out to him. I thought that was really cool. You know, and I felt like I've been doing something really cool with this channel. It's just, you know, I haven't been able to keep up with it. What are your thoughts on Super Megaforce? Briefly tolerable more than Operation Overdrive. I honestly think everybody gives Super Megaforce a bad rep. I cannot finish Operation Overdrive, but I can finish, you know, Super Megaforce. Favorite shows as a kid. My favorite shows when I was a kid. If you guys don't know, I have a page called Growing Up in the 90s. It's like almost 170,000 people. I created this page like 7 years ago. And it's all about 90s nostalgia. So just go look up Growing Up in the 90s. You guys will have a kick out of it. But I talk about my favorite nostalgic things I grew up with. My favorite TV shows growing up, obviously. Power Rangers is one. Boy Meets World, which I really love that sitcom. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In living color. Do you know where I can see Masked Rider? Go to a place called Watch Cartoons Online. I think it's watchcartoonsonline.com, and they have a whole list of, you know, stuff. Masked Rider is on there. So, what's up, Lewis? I'm actually surprised anybody's coming in on this live stream. I usually do live streams on my 90s page, and I'll have like hundreds of people on there. So this is something new. I figured I'd try to attempt that on here. What do you think of Power Rangers Operation Overdrive called Once a Ranger? The only saving grace for that season. I mean, I did watch that. Like I said, I could never get through the season, but when I heard there was a reunion episode with Adam and some of the Disney Rangers, I was just like, all right, I'll check that episode out. And I was just like, that was great. But it's still Operation Overdrive. You need to stream live more often, man. I missed your 90s talks on your other YouTube page. Yeah, I stopped on the 90s YouTube channel, man. I haven't been talking on that one. I dealt with a lot of, trolls and stuff on that thing because people were being jerks. And I just kind of dropped away from it to focus on my page. What can you expect from when it comes to Power Rangers Beast Morphers? Probably from Hasbro. See, I remember Hasbro did. Hasbro does the Star Wars Black Series figures, which I believe are 7-inch figures, and then they also have this standard line for the children. They're 3 3/4-inch figures. They're like this big, really tiny figures, and I honestly think if they're going to focus on figures for just trying to put out for children, they're probably going to do the 3 3/4-inch. But for adults, I'd hope we get like a 7-inch line, like the Black Series for Star Wars. But then I would also like to see, like I said in one of my videos, they have the right. Hasbro puts out the license for Nerf, so a Nerf line for Power Ranger weapons would be pretty cool. Digimon over Pokemon. Fox Kids rocks. Fox Kids rocks kids. I remember that. Hey, what's up, Wet Movie 1 in this damn bitch right here? That is awesome. Big thing went down last night. Oh, if you love the 90s. Yeah, you know I do, man. Ninja Super Steel said that some Rangers will never come back. Well, that happened with Super Mega Force. Did you get the new movie? I got 2 copies of it. I got the Best Buy one right here, and I got a Steelbook in my room, the other room. Wet Movie 1. He's one of my good friends. He's cool. He's cool. I think he's in love with me. I honestly do. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. He's a sick little puppy dog. I want Hasbro to have a better distribution to stores. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. They'll probably have a better distribution with than Bandai did. Because my Walmart, if I ever get a chance to go to Walmart and, show you guys my Wet Movie 1, man. You guys go check him out. King of Cringe. He's hilarious. Get over there. Now. Lay down. But yeah, if I ever show my Walmart off, you guys need to see there are only like 2 figures on the rack. It's being overrun by Ninja Turtles and freaking Marvel stuff, which sucks. But, this dog, seriously. I'm going to take you out in a minute, boo-boo. She's needing to go to the bathroom, so I'm probably going to have to get off in a minute, but, yeah, if you hear her, she probably needs to go potty. Oh, rotten. Do you think Netflix will get the rights of Power Rangers? Probably not. They just renewed with Lionsgate and Nickelodeon, I think, to, do 3 more seasons. What do you think of the ending of the last episode of the Power Rangers in Space? Probably one of the most devastating finales I've ever watched. Damn it, Zordon. Damn it, Andros! Which Power Rangers from movie 2017? I didn't meet anyone from the 2017 movie, but I do have everyone's autograph, including Bryan Cranston and Elizabeth Banks up there. Yeah. That was a pain in the ass to get. Ah, damn it. Alright, I'm going to have to fix that, but yeah. It's signed by everybody, including Bryan Cranston, and Elizabeth Banks is on here somewhere. There. Right there where the Yellow Ranger is. So, yeah. Oh, really? You got to pay double? What is the... does anybody have like an official release or like of a price? Because I'm seeing Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store. All these places are saying like 150, 175. There's like no like specific price, and I'm like, someone just get to the damn point. Okay. I'll take a few more questions, and then I'm gonna have to go because my dog's going ridiculously nuts. She's trying to get out the window, and she needs to go to the bathroom. So we'll speed up some questions. Speed round. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. All right. And we'll. I don't know. I just wanted to do a video. But I'll definitely do another one of these in the future and talk to you guys. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow or something, if I have the time to, because, you know, today happens to be my off day. Maybe I can get Wet Movie 1 in here. It would be interesting. I know there's a way to, like, do, like, a live stream with double people. Any new reviews coming up? It depends on if I get anything. I really want to get some new stuff. It's just hard right now. Really, really hard. You guys don't understand. I managed to, you know, make some money off some stuff I sold. Yeah, I sold some stuff. I sold some. I mean, if I do, by the way, if I do any new videos, would you guys want me to do some gameplay videos? Because I have a modded Xbox that has like every Power Ranger video game on there, including the Japanese, like Famicom stuff. So I'll do some gameplay or something. Which Power Rangers actor from 1995 have you not met? I haven't met Amy Jo or Jason David Frank, but I did meet David Yost. I met Austin, met Walter, met Bulk and Skull, Paul and Jason. Let's see, who else did I meet? Met Paul Freeman from the movie, and I actually like the Super Nintendo game, but I honestly prefer the Sega version for the movie and the TV show, because, you know, it's more realistic. I don't like my Yellow and Pink Rangers overly muscular. It's still fun, but the lack of Megazord battling is ridiculous. They made up for it for that fighting edition on the Super Nintendo, though. Like I said, I can play that too. So I might be able to do a live stream, you know, gameplay of that. That would be pretty cool to do. Yeah, I realized I actually went through my videos kind of looking, like, I did that video. I said, I feel weird. Some of my stuff that I used to do was on a really crappy camera, an old iPhone 4. And the lighting was terrible. So I was able to, you know, pinpoint the difference between my iPhone 4 and my new phone. So for that deleted scene you were talking about with the rats, did the Rangers fight in their suit or unmorphed? In their suit. It's pretty much the same as the Oozemen fight. Yeah, I'll definitely do some more live stream, guys. I'll do some live gaming of some Power Rangers stuff, I promise. I mean, I have access to, you know, Lightspeed Rescue on the PlayStation because I have a physical copy of it, but that Xbox has everything. Game Gear, Sega, Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Famicom. I have some arcade stuff on there, but, like, literally I have, like, thousands of arcade games on there, like the original Ninja Turtles and the X-Men. So it depends on how well it's choreographed, Terry. If it's choreographed right, then I'm going to be like super into it. Like there's a fight scene with the White Ranger and you know not the White, just Tommy unmorphed with all the other Rangers, and he's like flying through the air and stuff. I just like, if it's choreographed right, the fight scenes, then I like the more fighting if it's done right. I mean, if I were to say, 25 years is a long time for a children's show to be in syndication. It's been out for a long time. The Simpsons is fixing to run into its 30th season. That's a long time too. I have no problem, honestly, with Power Rangers ending, because, to be honest with you, I haven't seen a good season of Power Rangers since RPM. I liked Samurai a little bit. Megaforce and Super Megaforce were really disappointing. I'm not going to lie about that. And then obviously Dino Charge was okay. I was able to watch it every once in a while. Ninja Steel, I just cannot tolerate. And I cannot handle it. So I've tried to watch it multiple times and I've just been taken out of it every time. But if it were to end, I honestly would not be that shocked, because I see a lot of people are tired of the franchise because of how Saban and Nickelodeon are treating it. So I hope Beast Morphers is good. My first thought on Beast Morphers was, why the hell are they calling it Beast Morphers? I literally have said multiple times they could have called it Spy Ops and I would have been fine. It's literally like a spy thing. Like they said, they're like, it's a secret organization that has like a Morphin Grid, or Morphin X or something like that, and it's like, it's a spy thing, a theme for spies, and I said I could have called it Spy Ops, or Spy Rangers or something, I don't know, Spy Force, just anything better than Beast Morphers. Yeah, it's making it sound like it's going to be like a Jungle Fury or a Jungle Fury or a Lost Galaxy type thing, but you never know. Guys, I'm no joke. My dog is laying on my lap. She is depressed. She probably needs to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go, and tomorrow maybe I'll do a live stream of us, me playing a video game or something. And I got Brendan, What Movie One messaging me. So do you think he'll have a super season or not? No, they already said they're not going to do a super season. It's 3 seasons, yeah, that they've run with Nickelodeon for the next 3 years. I don't think there'll be another super season. So, but yeah, guys, I'll talk to you guys later.